Good morning, sports racers. It's Friday, June 30th. Another week of our lives has passed us by. At this rate, we'll be done in no time. Knowledge says it's give a thumbs up sign to random strangers. Don't pat them on the ass. It's creepy day. But make sure you look them in the eyes. What are you doing this weekend? According to sociologists at Duke University, the increased use of the internet is contributing to a drastic decline in the number of close friends that Americans have. According to the study, the number of people who say they have no one to talk to about important matters has more than doubled, and the number of people who responded said that they discuss important matters with fell from about 3 to 2. Wait, I thought you said close friends. Now you're talking about people who you discuss important matters with. Last night, my close friends and I discussed how many hamburgers it would be possible to eat in 24 hours. I think 100's too high. We were discussing whether the rules for a 24-hour hamburger eating contest would disallow laxatives. I felt like everything was fair game as long as nothing came back out the hole you put it in. That at least solves the binge and purge loophole. Duke sociologist Lynn Smith-Levin, who apparently feels qualified to make these sorts of statements, said, "This change indicates something that's not good for our society. Ties with a close network of people creates a safety net. That safety net also borrows articles of clothing and doesn't return them, and has reoccurring birthdays that I have to buy things for, and constantly reminds you of who they perceive you to be at the expense of what you'd like to become. And then they ask you to feed their animals, and get mad at you for changing. Hey, here's an idea. Maybe since this massively networked world is still in its adolescence, we're still trying to work out the rules of communication and friendship. Just because you see something that we've traditionally relied on disappear doesn't mean we're fucked, and might not mean that it's bad for society. We should just shut her down." Emerging spaces on the internet may have functions that you can't even predict. For example, I got a message on MySpace, which I thought was about making friends, that said, "I'm curious why you don't do more with your MySpace page. Seems like you'd drive more traffic to your official site." That's why MySpace is so ugly. People are trying to drive traffic elsewhere. Over the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna try to make my MySpace page as ugly as possible. It's part of the I knows me some ugly MySpace showdown. Anyone can enter. Just make sure this ugly duckling graphic appears somewhere on your site so I know you're officially entered. You can grab the image from the sidebar. On July 14th, we'll vote for the ugliest MySpace page entered. The winner will get a prize valued at $10,000. The one-of-a-kind limited edition Sports Racer t-shirt. Wow, look at all those logos. Get crackin', sports racers, cause I know you knows you some ugly. Sports Racer, racing sports. What is your power move?
This is my birthday power move.
In the league of awesomeness, when you join, you're awesome, yes, yes, Sports Racer. Well, you certainly earned your Sports Racer name. From now on, you'll be called Pamplemousse. Do you know you's some ugly? The Supreme Court did some stuff this week, but we'll tackle it on Monday. Until then, have a great weekend. This is Zefrank, thinking so you don't have to. Fabulosos, I accept your stakes. Q to C2.